Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, we are going to peace out with Pocatello for a bit and prepare a little bit better for round 2. He will actually pay us a little bit. He doesn't really have a whole lot of gold. We could grab his iron, which is not a terrible idea. Wait, hold on, no, he won't give us any. Alright, that's fine. We'll get whole 1 gold per turn. Yay? I mean, it's not really about the gold. So, we actually have a new great general, which we could use for a citadel. That's not a bad idea at all. Where is he exactly? Right here. So we will bring this guy and possibly use him to start a citadel. An aggressive one on one of these tiles. We'll see how that goes. Also, in 2 turns we'll find out whether we got oil or not. I hope we got some. I guess we'll find out. So next, I switched production in Agadaika to windmill since it's not as important to get units out ASAP anymore. We can improve our production first instead. Morocco. Oh, he wants to buy our vote. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We can get some citrus from him, that's fine. We are making 300 gold per turn now, not bad at all. Ideology adopted. Indonesia adopted autocracy, alright then. So that leaves Sweden and Portugal. And us. That's going to be a really important decision. What ideology to go for. I'm still leaning towards freedom. But we'll decide when we get there, I suppose. Yeah, we'll decide when we get there. So, let's keep moving. Oh, also, we are going to get a great merchant in 2 turns, and I'll probably use him for a tile improvement. Right here, for example. Yeah, this one. I can't build a village over here because there is a village adjacent to that tile, but we can build a town with a great merchant, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm saving the great engineer for now. He will be useful later still. There are quite a few wonders coming up in the future. He won't go to waste, don't worry. Alright, fortify all of these guys. Morocco is still at war, I think. Yup. Alright, carry on then. Fortify until healed. And this should be a village. Yup. Sounds good. What do you want? He wants to declare war on Indonesia. No, I'm not really interested. You go do that yourself. Defensive pact with Sweden. I don't really want a defensive pact with Sweden. And Morocco wants to buy our cotton. Yeah, that's okay. How much gold will you give us? Not that much. 350? Yeah, something like that. Alright, that's fine. Might as well take the gold, but that's basically 1 turn worth of our income. And here comes the oil. Fingers crossed, we need oil. We got some, I can see the icon already. Let's have a look then. Okay, that's not a lot. Do we have more? Yes, we do. How much is that? That's 14 oil! Okay, so we only got 3 sources and 2 of them are near Agadaika. If we didn't capture Agadaika, we would only have 3 oil total right now. Well, I'm glad we got it then. Now, what's the next research going to be? Ballistics or something else? Yeah, should probably be ballistics to unlock artillery ASAP. And then we'll see. And then we'll probably go for corporations and flight. Yup, I think so. Which will also require fertilizer first. But that's the plan. But finish ballistics first. Okay, carry on. We should be getting a great scientist soon. And Gatling gun is done. What do we want in our capital? We should probably change some of these tile assignments. The city is still growing quite nicely, but I would like to work the village right here, and this one, and maybe get a little bit of extra production, like so. I still want the city to grow at a reasonable pace. You know what, let's just do all of these assignments manually. We can optimize a little bit more. The goal here is to get decent yields, but at the same time have the city grow at a reasonable rate. So kind of balance all the yields. Not focus on one single thing exclusively. Which means we want to work all the tiles with a lot of different yields. Like these. Sugar for sure. And I probably don't want to work tiles with just food and nothing else. Yeah, we still got a lot of citizens left. What if we work these two? And then the coastal tiles, probably. How's that? That's still a lot of extra food. Maybe we should work more specialists. The observatory for sure. But anything else? We could get extra production through engineers. 46 extra food. Okay, let's say we'll do that. That's 148. We could also grab a musicians guild, which is not a terrible idea. We have enough population to work it. Okay, let's grab a musicians guild. Fine by me. So, what about you guys? I don't think we want a village anywhere around here, because that will remove a lot of food. Can we build anything on that desert? I don't think so, no. Alright, let's keep moving, people. And cargo ship. I think that was a trade route with China. And if it wasn't, we will work a trade route with China. That's quite a lot of science. Okay, fine. And another new Gatling gun. You know, we really need to take Mosonkani to close the gap between us and China a little bit. Because they are quite a bit ahead of us. And taking Mosonkani will help a lot. Also, our newest spy should probably go to our capital. So, off you go. Alright, sounds good. Technically, I could spy on China, but that's not a very good idea. If we want to stay friendly with them. Do they have the biggest army right now? Yeah, they do. Okay. There's the merchant, so we'll grab a town right here. This tile has very poor yields. So we'll replace it with something much better. Another cargo ship. We'll keep sending it to China. Off you go then. Right, let's start improving the oil, shall we? This one. And other workers should have finished the railroad by now, yep. Yes, I'm sure. Okay then. Rifleman is done. What's a minefield? Requires 1 iron. Enemy naval units and embarked units must expend 1 extra movement per tile if they move into a tile worked by this city. Interesting. Alright. What should we build next? More units, I think. I don't think we need a wire service. Probably not, no. We don't really need a circus either. Military Academy wouldn't hurt. I mean, this is our top production city. Okay, let's grab Military Academy. Always more experience for fresh units. And there's the rifleman. We'll grab flank bonus. And send him towards Pocatello. Alright people, let's keep moving. We need that general on the front line before we go to war again. And I think it's time we upgraded a few units. Well, just one guy right here. How expensive is the artillery upgrade? 1000. Okay. We need to make sure we'll have enough money to upgrade all the field guns. Because we're going to need them. China is still quite friendly. Unless I piss them off on purpose, they will stay friendly for the rest of the game. Unless we pick up different ideology. I still haven't decided which ideology I'll go for. We got 7 more turns to decide. So, we'll see about that. We got options. Right, +5 food, +6 gold. Yep. Go for it. And make sure we are working the tile. Would be a little bit pointless otherwise. That's fine. 7 turns to grow. Yeah, that's okay. We could speed it up a little, but I don't want to sacrifice all the production in here. Although, we will still get a rifleman in 6 turns. Fine. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on the science. Okay, carry on. More population in Bursa. 25 turns to grow. Yeah, it's focused on production now. And we'll keep it that way. Not that there's a lot of extra food we can get in here. Yeah, we can bring down the timer to 16 turns. But lose 30 hammers. We are totally going to run out of space for all these new units. We are the carpet of doom this time. Well, so is Pocatello, I suppose. But visually, it seems like we got more units. Is he still at war with Sweden? No, he's not. At war with China and Morocco. But not Sweden, alright. Fine. You guys should be in the front, probably. Yeah, instead of that Gatling gun. Like so. Alright, looks good. And one more guy. 8 turns to get ballistics. What's Hall of Honor? Oh, requires autocracy. Plus 15 tourism and plus 25% production in the city where it is built. Plus 2 paper. Receive 2 votes for every enemy capital you control. Alright, interesting. So, more production. In our capital. Oh yeah, that's the Musicians Guild. We'll move the engineers to the Musicians Guild. And since we got the Musicians Guild, we should probably build the Opera House. Yeah, we should. It's only 4 turns. We'll do it. Hey, Morocco is still trying. But they are probably losing more units than they are killing. Just a wild guess. I don't think Morocco stands a chance against Pocatello. Wow, he has almost 50 population in Marrakesh. What about Jakarta? 42. Is Marrakesh the biggest city now? Yeah, it is. Athens is number 2. We are quite a bit behind in terms of biggest cities. Our biggest one is at 32 now. To be fair, they went tradition, which is much better for growing your capital. In fact, it's pretty damn good for growing your capital. I might try tradition in my next game. Because this is not going to be the only Vox Populi game, I can already tell you that. I've been quite enjoying this. So, 32. Do we want to switch anything? I think this is mostly fine. Maybe get more production at this point. Yeah. This looks fine. 126 production. Alright. Assign delegates. Global War Games. Oh yeah, that's a project. The gold reward is receive plus 25% attack bonus to all military units for the next 30 turns. That would be amazing, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it. Seems fairly unlikely. Still, it's our proposal, so let's vote for that. Or we can vote to sanction Portugal, or we can split our votes between both. Let's split our votes between both. Here. Event choice. Public schools in all cities. Plus 10% culture or plus 10% gold. I think I prefer culture, so culture it is then. Speaking of culture, 5 more turns, and we'll finish rationalism. That will give us at least several new great scientists. Alright then. Yeah, we are slowly running out of space for land units. +1 population. Seaport, 11 turns. Yeah, that will take a while. What do you want? Declaration of friendship. Yeah, we should renew that for sure. Did Sweden pick an ideology yet? No, I don't really want a defensive pact with Morocco. Yeah, whatever you say. No, they didn't pick an ideology yet. This is going to be a very tough choice. Which ideology to go for. And we got a golden age. Let's check the vote. Let's see. Open door in Bucharest passed. Sanction Portugal passed. And Global War Games also passed. So if we want to try getting gold, we should work on war games in every single city we own. We aren't too far behind China in production. I think we'll be able to get gold if we focus on it in every single city we own. I could even annex Vancouver. You know, I think we should annex Vancouver at this point. But first, let's switch every city to Global War Games. We can finish that rifleman later. I wouldn't want to lose by like 50 production. If we want the gold, we need to be fully committed to actually getting it. It would help a lot with our push against Pocatello. Okay, Global War Games everywhere. We'll finish Military Academy later. Now, do we want to annex Vancouver as well? I mean, if we are supposed to be fully committed, then yeah, we should annex Vancouver. Fine, we'll annex Vancouver. And we'll build the courthouse later, after Global War Games. Here. Are we actually #1 in production now? We are pretty close. Less than 100 production behind. We are #2 in production. Now, what do we want to propose? That's a good question. We could try to go for Casus Belli, but it might not pass. Also, it will piss off Morocco. It might not matter too much. So that's one option. What else can we go for? Scholars in residence. I don't think I want that. Historical landmarks. +1 to production, food, and gold when worked. To great percentiles. We do have a few, but not enough. I don't think so. Then again, we do have quite a few academies. We got that town. We do have one landmark. Maybe it's worth it. Everyone will be grateful if we propose it. What else can we go for? We could ban some luxury, but there's no point doing that. I'm thinking we should go either for historical landmarks or for Casus Belli. It's a tough choice. Now, if we can reduce warmonger penalties, we'll be able to stay friendly with everyone longer. So even though this will upset Morocco slightly, if it actually passes, it will be a net positive for our diplomatic relations. Because we will definitely be declaring more wars. Also, unit maintenance costs will be lowered by 15%, that's nice. Okay, let's go for this one. It will give us a boost with China, Portugal, and Indonesia. We don't really care about Portugal, but a boost with Indonesia might be helpful. How are our relations with Indonesia? They are kind of bad. Oh yeah, we got 120 penalty for spying. Alright, let's just go for it already. It's only minus 15 penalty with Morocco. It's fine. It won't really affect our relations with Morocco all that much. Another new unit. Okay then. So, about that citadel. We could wait until we declare war and then start a citadel on top of the horses, for example. That would be one amazing citadel. Yeah, I think it's best if we wait until we declare war on him. And then start it inside his territory. I assume we can still do that in Vox Populi. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. The village is done. Do we want any more villages? No, I think we're good. Alright, 4 turns to finish ballistics. And 3 turns to get rationalism. Finisher. I'm still a little bit undecided about the ideology. See, he wants declaration of friendship even though we got a penalty for World Congress. Accept. The ideology decision will be quite possibly one of the most important late game decisions in this game, right now. Because it will determine who will be our ally for the rest of the game. And who will most likely be our enemy. If we go for anything other than freedom, we might end up at war with China at some point. It's not a guarantee, but they will definitely dislike us for picking a different ideology. So that's a major consideration for sure. Also, ideology pressure should be a consideration too. Which means we probably don't want to go order. Really, there are only 2 valid choices right now, autocracy and freedom. Autocracy is pretty good if we want to stay aggressive. So it's going to be a very tough choice between autocracy and freedom, basically. One or the other. Order isn't really viable, with only Pocatello having it. That would be a very, very silly thing to do. We got a few more turns before we'll have to decide. Open borders. I don't really want to give them open borders anymore, to be honest. Then again, it doesn't really matter at this point. They can have it. Oh, she started a corporation. And we can get a declaration of friendship with Greece. Yeah, I think that's okay. And what do you want? You want our sugar. Yeah, you can have it. We could buy some coal. That's not a bad idea. We'll get 1 coal and a little bit of gold. Here. Good deal. Yeah, not a lot of info on the tooltip. Oh, someone suggested scholars in residence. Okay. I don't necessarily want that to pass. How's our progress on the project? It's 51% completed. Well, we already got the silver reward. I'm really curious to see whether we'll get gold or not. 30 turns is quite a lot. Fingers crossed. I really want the gold here. As soon as we finish the gold, we'll work on happiness in Vancouver. We need that courthouse ASAP. This will be very good timing, because we'll finish global war games around the same time we'll unlock artillery. And that's exactly what we need here. We need that artillery. Alright, let's keep 1 guy in Vancouver. It won't change happiness, but he might as well stay inside the city. Can we do any more upgrades right now? I don't think so. Not right now, no. Statue of Liberty, alright. Good for her. Open borders with Sweden. Yeah, fine, we can have open borders. I don't think he needs open borders with us, but whatever. Is Pocatello actually at war with anyone anymore? No, he is not. And we did get the gold! Wow! Look at how close that was, holy crap. China was 13 production behind us. So if I didn't annex Vancouver, we would have lost the gold. Well, I'm glad I did in that case. But that means our 30% or 25% bonus starts right now. Still, we should wait 2 turns to finish ballistics and upgrade all our artillery. But this is exactly what we needed. Now, let's maybe work on happiness a little bit. What's the biggest boost we can get quickly? Probably a castle in 1 turn. And then what? And then we'll see. Castle first. And the courthouse in Vancouver, that's only 3 turns. We don't need a customs house in here. We need other things. Wait, what's this? Is that useful for us? I guess so. Let's see if we can set anything to auto purchase. No. Okay. Oh, also, we can finish rationalism. So, +1 science and +1 gold from every specialist. That was a very nice science boost. And now we can buy some great scientists. Not sure how many that will be, because they get very expensive very quickly. That's 1. Great scientist. Why can we not buy it? Oh yeah, we need to wait 5 turns. That's okay. We'll wait 5 turns, no problem. More units? Yeah, let's grab some riflemen. And more riflemen? Maybe some cavalry. Yep, some mobile units definitely won't hurt. Anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.